M3 Movement Podcast, Episode 2. You are not broken. Well, hello, friends. Welcome to this episode of your M3 Movement. And today, the topic is, you are not broken. But before we get into that, I just want to kind of explain a little bit more about what's going on. Some of these interviews, some of these podcasts will be interviews, some of the podcasts will be solo, especially getting rolling right at the beginning here. A lot of it more will be solo until we get some more interviews scheduled and lined up. But the whole premise of this podcast is to help you step into your purpose, your potential, into the life that you desire. And that's why I'm going to bring other people on that have kind of become gurus in their field, have been able to figure out how to do that in their own life. And by doing that, we are more similar than we are different. And if we're able to help learn from other people, then sometimes some of those learning curves can be diminished. But going back, you are not broken. What does that mean? That means, in today's day and age, we hear all these people talk about how the millennial generation is lazy, how the millennial generation just doesn't want to work. And we start thinking, man, we're broken. There's something wrong with us. And there's nothing wrong with you. The only thing that is wrong is the fact that in our minds we start listening to those people. We do not go for that which we are called to. And then others start saying that we're broken. Just because we don't want to live and work in a factory all our lives doesn't mean that we're broken. Just the fact that, you might be in your mid-late 20s and still living at home, that doesn't mean you're broken. That just means that you're being smart with what you have, smart with your money, and trying to figure out what you want to do in life. Doesn't mean that you're broken. What is broken is this society and system that is catering to those who want to mindlessly just plod along and listen to what everybody else says and just go by a normal status quo. In the M3 movement, we are bucking the status quo in order for us to be able to live the lives that we desire. It's kind of like a wolf pack, We aren't just going solo. We aren't just following the herd. We aren't a herd of cattle. We are a wolf pack. We allow others to help lift us up. We have a set direction. We have a common goal and some common knowledge, and we all are looking to change the world for the better. But we aren't just plodding along, just following the person ahead of us. They talk about the wolf pack all the time, how you have the younger ones up, some of the younger ones up front leading the way, and then you have the older, more wise ones, and then in the back you have the alpha. But, things change, and they just go according to the strength at that time as to who is leading. And that is what the community that we are developing is. If you are more interested, go to facebook.com/M3 Movement Podcast in order to learn more. But we are changing the status quo. We realize that we are not broken. We just want different in our lives. But if you do not have the vision for what that life is, if you do not have a business, if you do not have a job that is helping you move towards that vision, then it may seem like things are broken. But some minor little tweaks, and what they used to call broken, they then become envious of. And it all starts in your mind. There is a female pastor out there. Her name is Joyce Myers, and she came out with a book. It's called Battlefield of the Mind. And really, that's where not all, but the majority, I'd say 95% of the battles we come up against, that's where they live. They live in our mind. Because our minds are harsher than anything out there. We constantly lie to ourselves. We constantly tell ourselves that, might as well just settle down. Might as well not reach for that goal. That's just pointless. What's the point of doing that? We need to stop with all the negative self-talk. We need to get our mindsets turned around to that which is necessary in order for us to live the lives that we want. And the first point and the first way of doing that is to take captive our thoughts. They talk about the morning meditations, all the affirmations. And, while some of that is kind of hocus pocus, some of it, it's like, what's really the point of it? We're not about name it, claim it, like, oh yeah, I see $1 million just coming into my lap. Or, yeah, that car right there, that car is going to be given to me. No, we have no problems working towards it. But by changing the self-talk, by constantly reminding ourselves that you are worth it, that what you are going for is worth it, that you're able to accomplish these things. Different affirmations that if you hold those in your mind, all of a sudden that which you think about, you become. And so, normally we're talking about, oh, we can't do that, we can't do this, we shouldn't do that, don't raise your voice, don't speak out. But if we start changing our minds to, I am worth it, I can do that, this life is designed around me, I am awesome. I am amazing. People listen to me. I am a true leader. I have great ideas. People want to know my ideas. Money comes to me through the contribution I give to others. Those kind of things, if you listen to those and you tell yourself that over and over, you start to believe it. Up till now, you're probably believing all the negative crap that you're telling yourself. Why not just start telling yourself positive things and then see where things go? But you're not broken. Maybe a little misguided. Maybe you need some other men around you to help lift you to the place that you want to be. The point, the place, the point, the place. As you can tell, I'm not the best with my words. But if you are able to get to that place that you want to be, find others that are helping you as they help themselves get to the place where they want to be. You create that wolf pack. You become one of the members. Then you're able to change the world. You're able to meet your dreams and your visions. You're able to have the best life possible and to enjoy the experience. Like I said, right now, we're going to start getting some more interviews up. But for now, if you're interested, you want to learn more, you go through to www.m3movement.com or, like I said, facebook.com/M3Movement Podcast. We'll be able to give you more information there. And until next time, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Be blessed. Peace.